Good morning to the Find Your Fire tribe. It's another beautiful meditation Monday in Tobago. The weather is gorgeous and you can hear the birds singing and you're hearing, I hope, the faint sound of the Om chant behind me. And you will probably hear my dogs as they decide to say hello to all of us. For those of you who are joining me for the first time, I am Wendy Yawching, Master Feng Shui Consultant and founder of Healing Spaces Caribbean. And I'm also the tribe mom of the Find Your Fire tribe. And every Monday, we share a meditation session of various types, all designed with you in mind to start your day right, to start your week beautifully, to help change your chi. Today, I'm going to share with you some beautiful chanting on the word of Om, known as the sound of the universe. If you watch this live, do type #live, love to have you. And if you're joining us on for the replay, just type #replay. Sorry about that. So type #replay. Okay, we have. So I'm sure all of you are familiar with the word Om. Before I go on, welcome Petal. Welcome Terry, welcome Petal. I'm so sure all of you are familiar with the sound of the word Om. It's something that we chant very often at the beginning and at the end of a yoga practice. So anybody who does yoga will probably have done 3 chants of Om at the beginning or at the end. But it is so much more than a chant you use for the beginning and end of a yoga practice and not know what it really means. It's so much more than that. Om is nothing less than the sound of creation. It signifies the energy of all that has ever been, all that is now, and all that ever will be. Om originated in the Hindu faith. It's defined in the Hindu scriptures as being the primordial sound of creation. It's the original vibration of the universe. From this first vibration, all other vibrations were able to manifest. Om is now also a part of the Buddhist faith, and it's even referenced in Christianity in the Gospel of John. It says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, oneness. When we chant Om, we do it really because we want to find ourselves in a place of bliss, where we are not only at one with the universe, but experience ourselves as a personal expression of universal peace and harmony. When we chant Om, we establish a connection between ourselves and the supreme reality, which manifests itself as sound vibration in the sound of Om. The full meaning of Om is eternal bliss. And by calming you down, bringing you happiness, igniting your spirituality, chanting the word of Om can help you to connect with higher consciousness. What do you think of that? Terry, are you aware of this?
Some of it, yes, but some of the things were, were new to me.
Okay, and Petal, welcome. So glad that you're here.
Morning.
Morning, lovely to have you.
Hi, Petal.
Hi.
So that little introduction to the sound of Om, what I'd like us to do is prepare for practicing the word Om together. And so in order to do that, I'd like us to just start with 3 centering breaths, gently breathing through your nose, becoming aware of your breath, and breathing back out through your nose, closing your eyes, feet on the floor, sitting comfortably as always for our meditation practice. And just breathe in at your own pace and feel the life breath, the prana coming into your body. And breathe out gently, no holding of the breath. Just breathe out gently and feel the chi going through every cell of your body as you breathe out. Breathe in again, gently, consciously. Feel the light of the universe come into you. And breathe it out, letting it pass through every cell. Breathe in gently. And feel the prana in your body permeating through every cell as you breathe back out gently, gently, gently. Now I'd like you to visualize that you are sitting outside in a beautiful space in nature. You're sitting in such a way that your feet are on the ground in contact with the earth, and yet you're sitting on something comfortable, and your back is straight, your spine is comfortably erect, your shoulders are relaxed. Try raising them up to your neck and rolling them back and letting them settle. Let the tension from your weekend fade away. And roll your shoulders up to your ears again and roll them back and let them fall and settle and relax. One more time with the shoulders. Roll the shoulders up to your ears, roll them back and release. When you release, let them release all possible tension in your upper body. And with your eyes still closed, just visualize that there's this beautiful ball of light over your head, white gold light. It's just radiant like a beautiful sun. And this light shines out at you. And there's a column of this light that comes from the sun above, straight through your crown chakra, into your body. There's this beautiful column of golden white light streaming through your body, from your crown, through your neck. It finds your spinal cord and it radiates down your spine. So this light moves down your spine, through your core, to the tip of your spine. It continues down through your legs. It connects through your calves to your feet. And then this light disperses into the ground. It goes deep, deep, deep into Mother Earth. You feel as though you're connected to the sky, to the sun. This column of light is joining you to the earth. The light is radiating its goodness through your entire being. You are one with the sun and you are one with Mother Earth. And from your feet, there are golden lights, golden roots connecting, going deeply into Mother Earth. You are the connection between the heaven and the earth. You are the energy that is the vessel for the light of the sun, nurturing Mother Earth. And now return your attention to your breath. Feel it going in and out gently, and in and out gently. And then open your eyes. How do you feel?
I feel very relaxed.
It's not a beautiful meditation, but visualization. Yes. I love it.
Yes, yes, yes. I love the connection in terms of sky, and then coming through me as almost like a conduit, and then connecting to the earth.
Yeah, I love it too. It really brings me to the present moment as well, of living, of feeling alive. And so I share that with you.
Thank you.
So now we're going to go into the mechanics of the word Om, and then we'll practice it, the chant of Om, because we all say it, but we don't really think about it. So think about it. When you are speaking, whenever we make a word, we use our throat and our mouth specifically, but we don't think about it because we've been doing it since childhood. Somebody taught us, we followed them, and we do it. And we're lucky enough to be able to do it. So for instance, when we say the word K, put your hand on your throat and say the word K. We're using our throat. You feel your throat vibrating. K, the back of your throat. K, you feel it?
Yes.
When we say the word D, what do you feel? What's happening in your mouth? What's happening with your tongue?
It's vibrating.
You're touching the upper palate of your mouth, aren't you, with your tongue? D.
Yes.
And it's happening in your middle mouth, D. And what about when we pronounce the letter B? What's happening with our mouth? Where's that sound coming from?
B.
B.
The lips.
The lips, the forward part of the mouth. Yeah? And the lips are involved more. Well,
yes.
When most times in the Western world, when we say Om, the letters OM, we pronounce it like home. But the Hindu form or pronunciation of it is really like if it was spelled AUM. And I know, Terry, you were aware of that. And it's made up of 3 sounds to form the word AUM. And the sounds are A for the A, U for the U, for the M, AUM, Om. But if you break it down, when you say the syllables are which is how we will say the chant, we use different parts of our mouth. So on our throat, so the syllable, the letter A, is pronounced like the K almost in the back of our throat. So put your hand on your throat and feel it. And just say ah, and feel what vibrates. Ah, feel it? Now, the syllable U, which is representing the letter U, is in the middle of the mouth. Ooh, and our mouth sort of shapes around it, our lips shape around it. Ooh, you're using the middle part of your mouth, and the lips form that curve, ooh. And when we say we are pursing our lips a bit, closing them more, and we're using the forward part of our mouth. So the word Om uses the entire mouth from back to forward. And you'll find that if you say your tongue doesn't really move. It stays in the center space of your mouth as you start from the time you start the ah. Try it now. So you're using all of your mouth, yet your tongue sort of stays untouched when you say Om. Let's try it together. So we take a deep breath in, excuse me, and when we breathe out very slowly. Start with the chant ah, put your hand on your throat, feel where it is coming from the deep throat, be aware of your tongue position in the space, shift to the O in the middle part of your mouth, see the tongue stays the same, your lips start to form, and then end with the And notice that the tongue does stay in the middle, but your mouth is now closed and the vibration is from the front of your mouth. And after you finish the you let it linger, and there's a moment of silence where we experience the oneness of that beautiful, magnificent sound. The sound of Om, those 3 syllables chanted together during one exhalation, signifies the emergence, the sustenance, and completion of all. Together, it makes the sound, the original sound vibration of the universe in the Hindu tradition. So would you like to try this with me, Terry and Petal? Let's start again. Yes. Making sure we're seated.
Yes, Wendy.
Yeah, thank you. Let's start again with making sure you're comfortably seated as before in a meditative seating position, whatever works for you. It's lovely to put your hands in the Gyan Mudra, index finger touching your thumb in your laps loosely and gently if you're sitting, all right? And close your eyes and become aware of what happens when you speak the Om word. I will talk you through this one. So inhale deeply, and as you exhale, you open your mouth wide for the ah, and feel it at the back of your throats. And then go for the oo, and then go for the But you start with a wide open mouth, and your mouth will gradually close. Shall we do that? One practice? How did that feel? Okay, Terry, Petal?
Oh, sorry, Wendy. I kind of was in a sort of trance. I felt, yeah.
I love it.
Yes, yes.
Well, we're going to practice it now. I wanted to just let you know that each of those syllables vibrates at a different, in your chakras. They work in your chakras as well. at different parts of your body. The first part, the ow, works on your lower chakras. The oo works on the middle chakras. And that that you feel in your head at the end works on your upper chakras, your higher chakras. And from our chakra meditations, you're all aware of these chakras. So let's try it now with some chanting music, but please feel free to do your own level of chant, meaning whatever pitch works for you. This is a chant of Om at 432 hertz, because as you know, that's the frequency that works best with our universe in terms of connection between heaven and earth. So we're using the chant of Om at 432 hertz, but you can go at your comfortable vibration. We'll do a few minutes of Oming, and I won't disturb you, Cherry, for a few minutes, so enjoy. Ready? Can you hear the music?
Yes.
Yes.
Really? Okay, wonderful. So I will start, but I would love to have you chime in with your Oms. Now gently just become aware of your breathing. Just do normal breathing. Feel the energy of the universe coursing through your every cell, every particle of your being, every space. Feel the resonance of the Om within you. Feel your connection to the earth. Feel the energy coursing through your spine, reconnecting you to the sun. Feel the oneness that you are with everything in the universe. Feel the connection between us, joined here together, practicing the Om. Now slowly, gently open your eyes. Tell me, how was that for you?
Lovely.
Petal? Okay. Petal says wonderful. Thank you, Petal. That's lovely too. So I would like to continue from that place of Om with something that is very dear to me. Or something that is very, very dear to me that I personally enjoy, and I use it as a personal mantra. I'd like to share that with you. I believe you might be aware of it, Terry. And it is the phrase Om So Hum. The meaning of that phrase in English is, I am the sound of the universe. And I think it is a beautiful centering prayer mantra that allows us to connect with what is really important during our day, during our week, whenever we need it. It's a resource for us. You can say it to yourself silently when needed because you are not able to share it depending on where you are, but it's really powerful when it's chanted. So I would like to have us do that chant just for a couple minutes before we go on our days. I have this beautiful choral version of Om Soham to share with you. It's beautiful to listen to, but I'd like you to use your voice and engage your entire being. But they have it as a musical form. I love the harmonies. You can make your own harmony. It's the sound of the universe. Let's chant Om Soham for a couple of minutes. Feel the vibration of the hum. Use the same pronunciation of the Om that you were using. Let the vibrations move every particle of your being and resonate in you. Feel the heavenly soul. gently return to the present, return to your life, return with the energy of Om Soham. I am the sound of the universe resonating in your every cell and in the spaces between these cells, your entire being, in your aura, in your heart, in your fingertips, in your voice, in every thought, in every word, in every intention that you might have for your life today and every day. I wish you love. Namaste.
Namaste.